So yesterday I was scrolling through Twitter and Instagram, as one does, and I was going, wow, these artists are amazing. I wish I could paint like that. My art is so boring. And then I realized I could, if I could just get my ass up and do something about it. So yeah, this is part 1 of my journey to find out what the hell is wrong with my art. And we're starting off not strong by trying to push this study that I was already doing and totally forgot that I could actually look at references to push it instead of, pulling shit out of my ass. Here's the reference and here's the painting. I realized that I was really trying to push the colors in this painting and remembered that I can just reference an artist that I like halfway through this. So I looked at this artist on Instagram. Let me just put it up on here. This is Alai Ganuza, and I've always been a massive fan of how she uses colour, and I think it's just really beautiful and saturated. So yeah, I looked at a lot of her art and tried to apply it into my own study. I found that she uses a lot of blue and pink, often creating an underpainting with either colour. She plays with hues and saturation to create contrast and interest within the highlights and shadows, and often uses very saturated spots of blue or pink to add interest and draw attention to the highlights, as well as using purple within the shadows to increase visual interest. She balances the image with less saturation and contrast in the midtones, and this leaves us with a bright and beautiful painting that's not too loud on the eyes. She also paints traditionally, so there's this really nice texture with the paintbrush, which she also replicates digitally, but I've already started my study. I am not doing all that again. So yeah, I went back to my study and tried to push what I learnt from studying her work, and I can't say that I think I did the best job. I feel like the study is only really scratching the surface of what her paintings look like. It's pink and it's blue, but that's about it. But I do think it looks much more interesting than when I was just doing stuff, pulling stuff out of my ass. So I count that as a win. Next time I'm actually going to be starting from scratch, so please, I swear I can do better. I'm going to redeem myself, please. See ya.